There's a popular custom. It's in Spain, and it comes from people all over the world. The route to Santiago, the way to Santiago. Santiago is the name of the area upon which the Basilica of Santiago Compostello was built. Compostello is the area, Santiago is the saint after whom the basilica is built. First time I went there, it's interesting, the bells are ringing right now. First time I went there, I was impressed with one thing above all, but there were many things in the Basilica of Santiago to be impressed with. And it was a huge censer. We have one up there. We use it for Mass, holy days. And what it holds is charcoal, a little bit of charcoal, and you put incense on it, and it smells up the area. It gives praise to God through the incense. In Compostela, Santiago Basilica, there is a censer that is as big as those pillars. And it's hanging from the ceiling. And we were there for a while, one day, when they finally lit it, because it takes major charcoal to light. And 4 monks put it on a rope, and they all pull it to start ringing it to the right, to the left, to the right, and that gong is heard throughout the area. And while that's going on, the incense fills the church. At first, people, okay, now we'll go back to tourism. First, people come to it like, why in the world was that ever created? It was created for St. James, Santiago, who was martyred in northern Spain. And his head is there at the basilica. And you can see it in a, reliquary. Because he was buried there, people from all over Europe through the Middle Ages used to make these village routes, these constant journeys, the Holy Route, just to visit the Church of Santiago. And of course, in the beginning, there was no church, it was just the tomb and a chapel. And from the chapel, it became bigger and bigger. And now it's huge. Now here's the sidekick about the incense. The pilgrims in the Middle Ages sometimes used to stay over because it was wilderness, maybe a little village, and then the basilica, okay? And then you're back in the wilderness when you left. So it was the custom of the monasteries to offer hospitality to the pilgrims who were passing through. Well, if you get an idea of hundreds, maybe more, probably at least 1,000 could fit into the basilica, but hundreds of pilgrims walking day after day after day, no shower, no soap, no deodorant. The monks had a solution, the incense. So when people came into church, they didn't smell hot, sweaty bodies, they smelled the incense. But the irony of it, I think, is those hot, sweaty bodies represent people who are praising God. And the incense is our, additional way of praising God. One is a smell you don't want repeated, but one is a scent that you like or dislike. But it is a scent, not a stink. So they work together to give praise to God. So when people come in, they realize, I'm in a home. I'm in somebody's house, God's house. And I could smell life all around me. And then as the person proceeds into the sanctuary and praises Jesus for allowing him to be there, gives thanks to Santiago, St. James, whose day we celebrate today.